Namaskar, myself Subodh Kumar Singh, and today I am going to discuss second chapter polynomial of class 10. So let's start this chapter. Polynomial. Before I proceed to the formal definition of polynomial, I will discuss the literal meaning of polynomial. What does the polynomial means actually? What is the literal meaning of polynomial? Actually, when we observe the polynomial word, then it is made up of two words, poly and nomial. Okay. The literal meaning of polynomial, poly means many and nomial means terms. That simply means, what does the polynomial means? Literally, the polynomial means many terms. Okay. Now, if I proceed to the basic definition or the actual definition of polynomial, you should know what are the basic concept of the polynomial. So I will start from there. The first concept is, what do you mean by constant? What does the constant mean? Constant is basically a figure whose value a figure whose value can't be changed. Constant is such figure whose value can't be changed. Whatever the number which you are studying in the maths, that is the real number. Real number, you know what is the real number? Real number is basically all the numbers which you study in the maths is called real number. So if we talk about the example of constant term, then every real number, all the real numbers which you are studying in the maths comes in the category of constant. Some of the example I am giving you. Root 2 is a constant term. Root 1 is 1 is a constant term. 0 is a constant term. Why they are called constant? Because if we are in a Delhi and the value of 1 in Delhi is 1, then obviously if you go to other state also, the value of 1 cannot be changed. Okay. Therefore, whatever the real number which you have studied in the maths is come in the category of constant. Now let's proceed to the second term. What do you mean by variable? Variable is basically such figure whose value can be changed. Means what? While you are studying in a lower class, in the class 6 and 7, in unitary method you have solved lots of the word problem. Let's suppose the age of father is this much, then what is the age of the son? Or if one man can do the work in one day, then how many days will be taken by the 10 minutes? In that type of word problems, you are generally taking, let the father's age be x, let the work done by a man be x. That means what? X is such term which can be anything, isn't it? So in maths, generally we take the variable as x, y, z, or any alphabet, small alphabet of English can be taken as variable. Now let's proceed to the other term. The next term I will discuss with you is mathematical operation. What are the mathematical operation? If we talk about the mathematical operation, what are mathematical operation? Mathematical operation. The four operation which you are using in your maths, plus, minus, multiplication and division, they are called mathematical operation. Okay. Now I will discuss from where the polynomial get originated. Actually, the polynomial get originated from the term algebraic expression. What do you mean by algebraic expression? Listen to me carefully. What do you mean by algebraic expression? Because when you come to know, when you understand what is algebraic expression, you will automatically differentiate between what is the difference between polynomial and the algebraic expression. If we talk, in simple language, if we define the algebraic expression, then simply we can say it is a combination. It is a combination of constant and variable. Constant and variable. Okay, it is a combination of constant and variable, and by the help of which thing we are combining the constant and variable? With the help of mathematical operation. It is a combination of which is combined with the help of mathematical tools. Okay, with the help of mathematical tools. Are you getting what are the mathematical operation? I will rub it now, because I have to give some example. What I mean, algebraic expression is basically what? It is a combination of variable as well as constant term, and that I combine with what? That I combine with the help of mathematical operation. Let's suppose I have taken one algebraic expression, 2x plus 5y minus z. Now let me take some more colors. Now when I split this algebraic expression, then can I write it as 2 1 second, into x. 2x can be written as 2 into x, because if there is nothing, then there is a multiplication sign. Now plus 5 into y minus z. Now observe it carefully. 2, 5, what are they? They are basically constant. Okay, multiply, plus, multiply and minus, what are they? They are mathematical tools. They are mathematical tools. Actually, a mathematical operation can also be called as mathematical tools. They are mathematical operation. Okay, and x, y, z, they are variables. Okay, then what you have seen? You have seen that constant as well as variable are combined with the help of mathematical operation. Then that combination is called algebraic expression. Okay, now let me explain with the help of more example. Let me explain with the help of more example. Let's suppose I have taken two more mathematical algebraic expression, 2x square plus 5y, and one more algebraic expression is 2x to the power minus 1 plus 5y to the power root 2. Okay, what is the difference between these two algebraic expressions? The difference between these two algebraic expressions is in the power of the variable, their variable. Okay, if you see this algebraic expression, then power of this algebraic expression is non-negative integer. What? Non-negative integer. Do you know integers consist of three things: negative natural number, zero, and positive natural number. Here we are talking about non-negative integer. Now, what are the non-negative integer? Definitely it will be 0 and the natural number. So, in other word, we can say non-negative integer as whole number. So, in this algebraic expression, we concluded that the power of the variable is whole number, or in other word, we can say it is a non-negative integer. While here we are observing that the power of variables is not what? Not non-negative integer. Not non-negative integer. They are any real number, because I will not differentiate what is -1 and what is root 2. Actually, -1 is a negative integer and root 2 is a irrational number. So I am not talking about all the terms which you have studied in the real number. I just write here the power of variables is not non-negative integer. They are any real number. So what do you mean by polynomial? Polynomial is basically an algebraic expression whose power of variable is just non-negative integers. What? I will repeat it once again. What do you mean by polynomial? What do you mean by polynomial? Polynomial means it is an algebraic expression. It is an algebraic expression in which variables are having non-negative, in which power of variables are having non-negative integers, or in other word we can say whole number. Okay. So according to the definition of polynomial, this algebraic expression is a polynomial, while this algebraic expression is not a polynomial. Why? Because the power of this algebraic expression, the power of variable of this algebraic expression is not a non-negative integer, and those algebraic expression whose variable power is not non-negative integer, then they cannot be called as polynomial. So from this I get concluded that you will understand what is the difference between polynomial and algebraic expression. Now let's proceed to next term, degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial. What does the degree of polynomial means? It is basically the highest power of a variable present in polynomial. Let's suppose I am having a polynomial 2x square plus 3y cube plus 4z to the power 100. If I talk about the degree of polynomial, then see the polynomial, absorb the variables, and observe that which variable is having highest power and what is the magnitude of that power. Here we come to across all the variables and concluded that the z is having highest power and the magnitude of that power is 100. So the degree of this polynomial is 100. Degree of this polynomial is 100. Listen to me carefully once again. Here we have to see the power of the variable. The degree of polynomial doesn't depend on the terms contained within the polynomial and the constant present in the polynomial. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it is 100x plus 2y to the power 4. Here the degree depends on just the variable only. 100 doesn't matter. 2 doesn't matter. Why? Because they are constant term. So, what is the degree of this polynomial? We observed that there is a two variables x and y, and the power of x is 1 while the power of y is 4. So, the highest power within a variable is 4. So, the degree of this polynomial, degree of this polynomial is 4. Once again I will take one more example. What I said, the degree of polynomial doesn't depend on the terms present in the polynomial. It just depends what is the power of the variables. Okay, let's suppose I have written 2x to the power 4. This polynomial is monomial. Why? Because it consists of only one term. What is the degree of this polynomial? Obviously there is only one variable, which is x, and the power of that variable is 4. So the degree is 4. I hope so. The concept of degree is 4. The concept of degree you get it now. So let's proceed to the another term, types of polynomial. Now I will discuss types of polynomial on the basis of degree. You have studied the degree now. The concept of degree is clear now. So we will classify the polynomial on the basis of degree. Okay. On the basis of degree, polynomial are of 4 types. On the basis of degree, polynomials are of 4 types. Linear polynomial. And on what basis you are classifying? On the basis of degree. On the basis of degree. Okay. On the basis of degree, there are 4 types of polynomial: linear, quadratic, cubic, and biquadratic. Okay. Linear means 1. So such polynomial whose degree is 1, such polynomial whose degree is 1, is called linear polynomial. Such as 2x plus 3y or 2x or 5z, all these are linear polynomial. Why? Because the variable of these algebraic expression of these polynomial is 1. Quadratic polynomial whose degree is 2. Example, write these polynomial only in the terms of quadratic. 2x to the power 2 plus 3y, 2x to the power 2, 5z to the power 2. These all are quadratic polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable is 2. Here I know there is a 2 variable, but the highest power of the variable is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. Now cubic polynomial whose degree is 3. Example, 2x to the power 3. Okay. Root 2 z to the power 3 plus 5y. Okay. Here there is a two variables, but the highest power of the given variable is 3. So the degree of this polynomial is 3, and thus it is called cubic polynomial. Biquadratic whose degree is 4. Example, 9.5 x to the power 4 plus 5y. Okay. It degree doesn't depend on the constant term. So 9.5 x to the power 4 plus 5y is a quadratic polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable, the highest power of the variable in this given polynomial is 4. Next, 2x to the power 4 plus 6y is a biquadratic polynomial. Why? Because its degree is 4. Okay. So, I will discuss more concept in my next video. Thank you. Take care.